Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michaela and yes, I am wearing a headscarf. If you haven't seen my video before this, I'll leave the link down below for you. Today, if you haven't noticed in my title, I am finally going to show you my agenda that I purchased in February. I'm going to show you what's inside. I wanted to make it all amazing and pretty and have my fur mat on the floor and, you know, just do all that jazz, but unfortunately I don't have that with me. I'm in Melbourne and I'm living between Melbourne and Perth. Also, it's not perfect because the reason why it took me so long to do this video in the first place is because I wanted to fix the dashboards in here and I wanted to get more inserts and a few other bits and bobs for it, but unfortunately financially I just couldn't do it, and I still have been using it anyway, so it is, you know, the way it is. So basically this is it. This is my agenda. If you haven't seen my unboxing video, I'll leave the link down below for you as well. I love it so much. Like, I can't help but always just look at it, open it and play around with it, pre-plan my months, whatnot, and just I'm always in it, always. Like, I just love it so much, and it was worth $700. So yeah, I use more than my PM agenda now, but I still love my PM agenda. It's still a great wallet, a great agenda to have as a wallet. I was taking it with me everywhere still, but then when I went to Perth, I did it, and yeah, just the way it is. But I'm definitely not selling it. I'm definitely keeping it. So if any of you guys are thinking, oh, maybe she's gonna sell it, no, I'm not. Sorry, I'm keeping it still because I do love it, and it could be a great wallet as well. This is an agenda, and it is 14 centimeters in length and 18 centimeters in height. And it's a 1 full monogram canvas plus a cross grain leather lining. And then we've got the press stud closure right here, which is a beautiful gold hardware which I'm obsessed with, and I was so anal about it that I kept this in its dust bag as well as putting it in my handbag for a good month or so, but now I've loosened up a little bit. Okay, so now in the inside, this is what it looks like. I just covered my personal details there. So it's got a 6 ring binder separated in 3 groups. It's got 6 credit card slots here, oops, right there, and 2 compartments inside at the back here, right there. And then it's got this little slip here which I keep a sticky notepad in there. I've also printed this out which says Aula. I had it actually inside, but I took it out because when I first was putting it together it was too full and I didn't like it, so I started to minimize it, but I did want to throw this out, so I've just kept that there. And then I've got 2 more sticky notes here, like a small standard square one and then a star which is my sister's. Okay, so if you haven't noticed, I haven't got it hot stamped yet and I don't know if I will. What do you think? I think I might, because I do plan to keep this. We'll see what happens. I haven't really been thinking about it, to be honest. Okay, so I totally forgot the names of the inserts that I purchased them from, but a lot of them are from Etsy, which I bought. I will leave the name under the screen just here for you to check out if you end up liking it. So the first one here is a pack. It was really cheap though, and it came with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dashboards. So this is the front one and it just got the year, and then, you know, the typical this planner belongs to blah blah blah, home address and personal, not personal, emergency contact number, which I've covered up for security purposes. And then this notepad here, the to-do list, came from Officeworks, which was like $1 or something. And this envelope here came from Kiki K, which also came with a heart paper clip. I've got another one here if you can see, but we'll come to that. Yeah, so the Kiki K packet came with journal cards. It also came with these 2 stickers, and it also came with this pocket slip that I really like, and I had 4 pictures in here, but I took them out because I'm not wearing a headscarf in them, so yeah. But I really do not like this heart, but I'm just gonna have to make do. Anyway, so this Selena thing here is actually a magnet that I had DIY'd myself. I'll leave the link down below on how I did this. I got the idea from Charmaine Dulac, who did a video on it. But I really like the Selena artwork. I love it so much. I really want to print it out in a larger canvas for my house one day. So here are the stickers. Sorry. So I have already used some already. So this is a printout that I did myself. I got the background from Google or Pinterest, and I just went onto Illustrator and did everything else. And this logo here I didn't do myself. I got it from Google, and I just got a transparent one. And this is just my school break, obviously, and just so I can plan ahead and just remember when my holidays are next, because obviously these holidays is when I fly to Perth to see Idris. And here's a pocket slip again. So here's a dashboard that came with the front dashboard, and here is the heart paper clip from Kiki K. So I really like it. I mean, I don't really like pink, but this pink is fine. I don't mind the blush dusty pink and grey undertones, and then obviously the marble print really had me at hello. So that's why I got it. Yeah, and then here is the yearly overview for 2017-2018. And then I've got the December, the monthly reviews. The monthly overview, sorry. Let's just go to one that's not so detailed. Okay, perfect. So this is January 2018. It's very simple. This is also from Kiki K as well. I did actually buy one from Etsy, the one that you could alter. Just trying to find it. Here you go. So there you go. I actually bought this from Etsy that I was using at the start, but I don't know, I just didn't really like it, basically. But I'll leave the link, the name here for you, so if you like it, then you can get it. It's cheap though. I only bought really really cheap inserts, so I'm really glad that I ended up buying a cheap one, because I ended up buying Kiki K one. But you know, that's just trial and error. You just kind of find what works for you, and you just kind of go with it. And then I've got the International Public Holiday at the back here, because I wanted the Australian one, but I just left out the others aside. So this is just a printout I did myself. I just got it from Pinterest or Google, and then I printed out and got it laminated from Officeworks. Obviously I didn't really do a good job at cutting it out, hence why I was trying to postpone this video for so long, because I wanted to fix a lot of these dashboards, including these ones as well. But anyway, I didn't really have the time and the money, and so now I'm kind of just, I don't really care anymore. I'll probably would change the whole setup anyway next year for a new year look kind of thing, but yeah, kind of not really fussed about it anymore. Alright, let's just go to a plain one of the weekly review. Let's just do this one. Okay, so this is pretty much it. It's a week, I don't know how to say it, a weekly overview basically. I didn't want the one page, a week on one page. I wanted it on two separate pages, because I write really big, and sometimes I have a really big full day and sometimes I don't, and I just find that this works for me. But obviously my handwriting does get a little bit too big, and then I run out of room, but what are you going to do about it? And I'm just going to try and find a weekly page, which is here, that I bought on Etsy as well. So as you can see, these don't have any months or dates on there, so that means I have to do it myself. And you know, when I bought this, I thought that that would work. That'd be really good, because then I would never have to buy another weekly page insert, because I can just do it myself. But I didn't like it. It was time consuming, so I ended up getting Kiki K weekly inserts in the end, and the paper is a lot better. I had these ones printed at Officeworks, and it's just too soft. I don't like it. I don't write nicely on it, and this one is just a little bit more of a matte finish, and yeah, I'm a bit weird like that. Did you know that I write neat in black pen, so I prefer to write in black pen as opposed to blue? Yeah, weird. And here's the other dashboard. Oh yeah, before I move on, I want to explain about these dashboards, because I did mention just a moment ago that I didn't do this video for so long because I wanted to get some dashboards fixed. These ones were one of them, because the dashboards, they weren't designed properly from the Etsy seller, but she basically fixed them and sent me a new one again, but I just haven't printed them out yet because, you know, time and money. But yeah, so that's why you can't really see this one, because these ones are the ones that weren't really designed properly, but she ended up fixing them, so definitely check her out. She's a very good customer service, and I really appreciated her doing that for me. Okay, so now this is basically my finance section. So this one here is obviously the bill payment tracker. So it's got bill, amount, and then the month. And basically just write down your bill and the amount that you're paying monthly, and then you tick it off as the month goes on. I've already done that. I don't really have a lot of bills because, you know, I don't really have, I'm kind of studying right now, so I don't really have a lot going on. Alright, so when I had resigned from Hayes Recruitment, I was doing contract work and I was working at JB Hi-Fi, so obviously my pay would be different, especially with JB Hi-Fi. So I actually designed this myself through Illustrator, and I just put date and the amount that I'm expecting. So I kind of calculated myself to figure out how much I'd get, and then I'll put down the actual, and then I'll put down how much I spent from that, and then I'll put down how much I saved, because this year I wanted to save. Obviously I haven't got a job yet, so this is kind of just blank. Next is the savings tracker, which I have two, one for Chanel and one for Europe. But again, no job, no money, no savings. But this is basically what I also bought. I bought this from Etsy, and again, I'll leave the name down at the bottom of the screen for you. Put down the date, withdrawal, deposit, and balance. And now this is just another dashboard. It's not really a dashboard. What is it? There's a word for it, but it is like a dashboard, but then it's not. It's just inserts of pretty things. So I just got this from Pinterest. I really liked it. It was very chic and monogram, simple, and I just thought it would look really nice with the aesthetic. So yeah, I really like it. Okay, so now this is online shopping. I bought this on Etsy. I don't think it was designed properly, or maybe I didn't cut it properly, I don't know, but there's item, price, website, ordered, shipped, or date, shipped, and received. So I should be putting the date there. Whoopsies. But yeah, as you can see, I haven't really been buying much, TBH. But see what I mean, how I don't think it was designed properly? Yeah, but I still like it. I mean, I'm using it. Oh yeah, there you go. Here's a plain one. Afterpay, this I did myself. You would have seen it in my PM agenda setup. Obviously I've enlarged it. I kind of stuffed it up so that there's a little square there, but whatever. It's pretty standard, date, store, how much, and then I tick off when I have paid the week. Now this is the wish list insert, which I also got from Etsy. Obviously it's pretty standard, Louis Vuitton wish list. If you want me to do a video, let me know in the comment box down below. Even if I don't get any comments, I'm probably going to do it anyway. And then another wish list, which is non-Louis Vuitton related. And again, another dashboard. And now this is pretty much where I keep all my blog post planning. As you can see, blog post ideas, I jot them all down. This is just, I've already got like 2-3 pages. This is just here so you don't see what I'm planning to do. And then all these other pages are literally just for me to write my ideas and note anything just in case so I don't forget anything. Okay, another dashboard. So this is again, now this section is all for my YouTube planning. This film list is also from Etsy. I think it's actually for writing down what movies you want to watch, but I don't really watch films often and I don't really think it's necessary to track them down. So I thought it was perfect to pretty much use it for filming ideas. And the reason why I have this insert in the first place is because it came in a pack. So you would have seen the similar logo previously. They all came in a pack and this came with it. So it was kind of already there. And then again, the rest of the documents are just for me to write ideas in. Okay, so now this is just miscellaneous. Now all my notes that I write down in. So as you can see, another insert which I got from Etsy. This, I don't really care if you see it because it's just me trying to write down, like trying to plan how I want to set out my planner. And so far so good. And then the rest is all just notes, really. I've got a shopping list there which I don't even use, but this is inserts, another insert from Etsy. I got, oh yeah, okay. So another picture that I got from Pinterest, printed out, cut it out, you know, laminated, whatnot. And now this is my books list, which are all the books that I want to read in general, basically. But I also have a Goodreads account as well, which you can see all my books that I have read or want to read. I'm still reading this. I haven't been reading it for a while now. I'm not really enjoying it. The I Am a Lala, it's a little bit, it's kind of dragging on. That's why I haven't read it in a while, because I'm kind of forcing myself to read it, to finish it, so I can say, yeah, I finished it. But it's just now, because I'm not enjoying it, it's hard for me to read it, basically. And there's just another spare page there for me, because the other one was kind of getting empty. Okay, final dashboard. And this is my contacts list, basically. And obviously I've covered it because I've got some personal numbers in there. And then there is, oops, there is this cutout as well that I got from Pinterest, and it's just says Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, and Allahu Akbar. And I just like that it was simple, and so I've just got it there. So I got this card slip from Filofax. I can't remember how much, maybe $5. I wanted it so I can put photos in there. So there's 6 slots that I can use, but right now I've just got this card in there from Gucci because I have 2 wish lists that I want to get, and look how expensive they are, but they're not as expensive as Louis Vuitton. So, and then this thing here is just a plastic dashboard that came with the Kiki K pack that I showed you from the front, and I've got at the back here to kind of protect this, and if I'm writing on this side, at least there's like kind of a hard surface at the back and not, you know, ruining the canvas, basically. And then I've just got a standard pen. I'm not really, all those fancy pens I find have a really thin ballpoint, and I don't really like it, so I kind of just suffice with a pen that I do like, and this is one of my favorites that I just bought recently, actually. And it just writes nicely, and that's all I really need in a pen. I don't really need it to be perfect. At the end of the day, the star of the show is the Magenta, so why would I get a fancy pen? But you know, each to your own. I don't have a problem with it. I would love to have a nice fancy pen, but they just don't have the ball pen that I like. Oh, I've got like a receipt in there. Nothing fancy. And that's pretty much it, guys. That is my Magenta setup for you. I hope you like it, and let's head back to the outro. So I wanted a Magenta because I found that the Magenta was too small for me to keep track of all my blogging ideas and just brainstorming and filming and all that, and because I was very restricted. So I really thought that the next step was to invest in a bigger size, and honestly I don't regret it. I love it so much. Like, as I said at the start of this video, I could just stare at it for hours every day and just admiring it, looking through it, flicking through it, you know. Yeah, I just wanted more room to work with. And I do want to get the GM desk planing one, the GM size for desk planing. So obviously a little bit more bigger for more advanced planning for like my blog or for, you know, my YouTube. But I would definitely get a second hand for sure, inshallah. So all my inserts, they're all printable. Some of them are even ones I did by myself. Yeah, so that is it. This is my baby, and I love it so much. And I'm so sad because I want to buy another Louis Vuitton item to add to my collection, but I have no job. So inshallah I'll have a job by the time this video goes up. So yeah, well, that's it. That's my that's how I've set up my Magenta. If you like this video, be a trooper and give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. That would really mean the world to me. And follow me on my social media. All of the links down below. Definitely check out my blog as well. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!